You and I suffer. Millions of India's poor migrant workers have total uncertainty about their future under the lockdown. Millions of urban Indians like you and me are restricted. We can't move anywhere. There is no availability of essentials in many places. But here's what the Maharashtra Aghadi Sarkar under Uddhav Thackeray has made possible for Yes Bank fraud case accused, the Wadhawan family. DHFL promoters Kapil and Dheeraj Wadhawan have been detained in Mahabaleshwar in Maharashtra for violating the lockdown. They didn't just violate it, they were permitted to by the highest levels of government. If you can believe it, ladies and gentlemen, the shameless Wadhawans were given a VIP permit stamped by the Maharashtra government itself, allowing them free passage in total violation of the lockdown rules. So the lockdown rules only applied to you and me. They did not apply to the scam-tainted Wadhawans. India Today has accessed exclusive images, as you can see on your screen, of the Wadhawans en route to Mahabaleshwar in their jazzy luxury vehicles. And when they were taken out of their family farmhouse where they were staying, as you can see, embarrassed looks as they waddle around looking guilty, sheepish and embarrassed. Dheeraj and Kapil Wadhawan were among the 23 people. It was a full parivar. Biwi, bacche, everyone. 23 people detained by the Satara police from their farmhouse in Mahabaleshwar. Most of them could not produce a valid travel pass. All 23 have been quarantined in Panchgani. The Maharashtra government has taken action against the Principal Secretary Amitabh Gupta, who happens to be the bureaucrat who signed off on the VVIP permit allowing these shameless Wadhawans free passage to violate the lockdown. But the question we're asking is, how could Amitabh Gupta, a Principal Secretary in the government, have so much power if he didn't have full blessings and sanction from the Uddhav Thackeray government? Sources say he was not authorized. One of those shameless government leaders allowed this permit to be issued. Maharashtra's Home Minister has ordered an inquiry and he wants the world to believe that he has nothing to do with anything. He says he has ordered an inquiry into this massive VVIP lockdown violation. Dheeraj and Kapil Wadhawan are out on bail in the DHFL fraud case and even the Iqbal Mirchi case. They're facing Enforcement Directorate and CBI probes. That's the bottom line of this story, ladies and gentlemen. You and I have to follow the rules because we are law-abiding citizens. And in Maharashtra, which has the highest number of COVID-19 cases and deaths, the shameless Wadhawans, scam-tainted, accused, under investigation for fraud cases by the Enforcement Directorate and CBI, get a free lockdown picnic pass by the Uddhav Thackeray government.
पूरे महाराष्ट्र में लॉकडाउन की परिस्थिति है। ऐसे हालत में सिर्फ इमरजेंसी केसेस के लिए ही बाहर गांव जाने की परमिशन दी जाती है। किसी की मां गुजर गई, किसी के पिताजी गुजर गए, कोई वेंटिलेटर पे बहुत सीरियस कंडीशन में है। ऐसे कंडीशन में सिर्फ एक गांव से दूसरे गांव में जाने की परवानगी दी जाती है। उसके लिए आज जो वाधवान परिवार को 23 लोगों को जो खंडाला से महाबलेश्वर जाने की जो परमिशन मिली है, उसकी जांच की जाएगी और योग्य वो कार्रवाई की जाएगी।
The Wadhawans were pleading with the government saying, Bhaiya, please give us a permit so we can get into our Range Rovers and go from Khandala to Mahabaleshwar so we can sit in luxury in our farmhouses. When people are not able to get milk, people are starving in other places, people are walking hundreds of kilometers home, people have no choice, the poor especially have no choice but to deal with the lockdown. But the shameless Wadhawans want a pass to let their Range Rovers go from Khandala to Mahabaleshwar so they can enjoy with their families in their farmhouse. Let's give you the inside track of where the Wadhawans started from and how they moved. Take a look at this. This is incredible, and as Indians, you want these details. On the 7th of March, the Wadhawans moved to a guest house in Khandala in Maharashtra to evade the probe agency. So they're already on the run, this family. They continued to stay in the rented guest house. On 25th of March, a nationwide lockdown, as you know, was announced, after which they were continuously pressurized to leave the premises. On April the 8th, that's just a couple of days ago, the Wadhawans were forced to vacate the rented guest house and then they went to Mahabaleshwar to their family farmhouse. And the permission to reach that farmhouse is now in the form of a letter signed by Amitabh Gupta, who's a principal secretary, Home of Maharashtra, saying these guys are family friends, it's a family emergency to picnic in a farmhouse, and that's why they were allowed to go. But India Today gets you the inside scoop on the Wadhawans. There may be people who are too scared to talk about the Maharashtra government. India Today doesn't take sides. We will question whoever needs to be questioned. Here's the scoop and how the Wadhawans plan to evade the security agencies in the most cowardly fashion. Sources are telling India Today that the Wadhawans rented a guest house in Khandala on the 7th of March to evade the CBI and ED. So they've been evading and evading and evading from the start, and now they want to picnic under the lockdown. Once the lockdown was announced, they were then pressurized by the guest house owner to vacate the premises because he started feeling a little awkward about these scam-tainted, these dubious people. It was then that they contacted Principal Secretary Amitabh Gupta in the government and sought help to move to Mahabaleshwar. They then traveled to Mahabaleshwar in 5 luxury cars, including super luxury cars like Range Rovers, after they received that infamous letter from Principal Secretary Amitabh Gupta, who's now been, very conveniently sent on compulsory leave by the Maharashtra government, where Uddhav Thackeray and gang have basically want the people of Maharashtra and elsewhere to think that nobody in government had any knowledge about Amitabh Gupta, a principal secretary, issuing this VIP pass under a national lockdown. Locals in Mahabaleshwar informed authorities about the VIP visit, about the arrival of the Wadhawans. When you look at their faces, are they easy to miss? You will never miss them if they walk into your town. They arrived, and locals informed authorities about the arrival of this dubious family reaching their farmhouse in Mahabaleshwar. The Wadhawans then mentioned a family emergency. Imagine the shame of this family. A family emergency as a reason for travel. Unconvinced, the officials detained all 23 people and they were taken to Panchgani, where they were booked. Sources say that the Wadhawans were carrying an invalid pass to travel during the lockdown, as the principal secretary who issued the letter to them to travel had no authority to do so. So where did this letter come from? Who sanctioned it? Who gave it their blessings? Who is now running for cover? Who is the real godfather of the Wadhawans in the Maharashtra Aghadi Sarkar is really the big question to ask. Well, the opposition and the Aghadi government in the state of Maharashtra obviously are at loggerheads over the Wadhawans' vacation during a national lockdown. We are in a country where the rich get away with murder, ladies and gentlemen. Thankfully, nobody's been killed in this particular case, but it might as well be, isn't it? Considering that these rich, dubious family was allowed to run scot-free like this between cities, endangering the lives of others. A lockdown is there for a purpose. The BJP has accused the Uddhav Thackeray government and the Maharashtra Alliance of giving VVIP treatment to the Wadhawans. The BJP has demanded Maharashtra Home Minister Anil Deshmukh's immediate resignation. The NCP has countered the BJP and said that the Maharashtra government acted as soon as they received information. So the Maharashtra government is behaving innocent and saying, "Arey bhaiya, we did not know that this has been issued. Some lowly bureaucrat has issued this. We have no knowledge about this letter. We have sent this man on compulsory leave as a proof that we are willing to act against those who violate the law." Nobody is buying that suggestion or that argument.
राज्य के गृह मंत्री अनिल देशमुख जी ने जानकारी लेकर मुख्यमंत्री महोदय से चर्चा कर एक इंक्वायरी सेटअप करने का काम किया है और अमिताभ गुप्ता को लॉन्ग लीव पे भेजने का निर्णय लिया गया है। जिस तरह से भारतीय जनता पार्टी के नेता किरीट सोमैया विषय को तूल दे रहे हैं, वो गैर जिम्मेदार बयान देने के लिए मशहूर हैं। इसीलिए उनको टिकट उनकी अपनी पार्टी ने पिछले लोकसभा चुनाव में नकारा था।
We would like to know on whose instruction Home Minister Anil Deshmukh asked Amitabh Gupta to provide VVIP treatment to fraudulent Wadhawan brother. Just sending Mr. Gupta on leave is nothing but window dressing. We want resignation of Anil Deshmukh.
And here's what former Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Devendra Fadnavis, had to say about this outrageous VIP favoritism by some shameless leader of the Aghadi Sarkar.
Now, the Home Minister of Maharashtra, Anil Deshmukh, has said that an investigation has been ordered and that the Fadnavis government is committed to getting to the bottom of this conspiracy. Why is it that you believe, Mr. Fadnavis, that that isn't enough, that more needs to be done? Why is it that you aren't satisfied with the investigation that's already been ordered by the current Home Minister of your state, sir?
देखिए, पहले तो होम मिनिस्टर को ही इसका जवाब देना पड़ेगा कि जब पूरे देश में और महाराष्ट्र में लॉकडाउन है, किसी के यहाँ मौत भी हो जाती है, तो हम उनको समझाते हैं कि भाई लॉकडाउन है, आप बाहर नहीं जा सकते। और ऐसे समय अगर उनके ही महकमे से इस प्रकार का पत्र, ब्लैटेंट पत्र निकलता है, तो या तो होम मिनिस्टर इनकॉम्पिटेंट है कि उनको इस बारे में जानकारी नहीं है, उनके विभाग में क्या चल रहा है, या फिर उनका आदेश है या उनके ऊपर किसी का दबाव है। सच क्या है, ये बाहर आने की आवश्यकता है। और इसलिए ये जो कोई उन्होंने कहा है कि हम इसकी जांच करेंगे, वो जांच का मतलब ये है कि अमिताभ गुप्ता की जांच करेंगे, लेकिन अमिताभ गुप्ता को आदेश किसने दिया, इसकी जांच तो वो नहीं करने वाले हैं। उसकी जांच भी होनी चाहिए, किसके कहने पर ये हुआ, वेदर इट इज अ लार्जर कॉन्स्पिरेसी, ये सारी चीजें तो उसमें से बाहर नहीं आएगी। और इसलिए ये जो बात कही है, इट इज टोटल आई वॉश। इस प्रकार की ये जो उनकी घोषणा है, इससे कुछ होने वाला नहीं है। मुझे लगता है कि एक बिल्कुल निष्पक्ष इस प्रकार की जांच इससे होनी चाहिए, या तो केंद्रीय एजेंसी से होनी चाहिए या फिर किसी निष्पक्ष एजेंसी से इसकी जांच होनी चाहिए।
आपका आरोप किसके ऊपर है? क्या आपको लगता है कि एनसीपी के लीडर्स, कहा जाता है कि उनकी गहरी दोस्ती है वधावन फैमिली के साथ, क्या उन्होंने करवाया? क्या आपका आरोप कांग्रेस के लीडर्स की तरफ है, या शिवसेना की तरफ है, या चीफ मिनिस्टर के ऑफिस की तरफ खुद है, या आपको लगता है कि ये सब मिले हुए?
देखिए, पहली बात तो यह है कि चूंकि राष्ट्रवादी कांग्रेस के पास ही होम मिनिस्ट्री है, तो उनका तो सीधा संबंध इससे आएगा ही आएगा। और मैं लगातार ये कह रहा हूं कि सरकार की जिम्मेदारी है, तो तीनों पार्टियों की जिम्मेदारी तो रहेगी। पर मैं एक चीज नहीं समझ पा रहा हूं कि महाराष्ट्र के मुख्यमंत्री जी इसके बारे में कोई बयान क्यों नहीं देते, वे इसके बारे में कोई कड़ी आलोचना क्यों नहीं करते, वे इसके बारे में कड़ी जांच करेंगे इस प्रकार से आश्वस्त क्यों नहीं करते। तो मुझे लगता है कि उन्होंने भी आश्वस्त करना चाहिए, उनकी भी जिम्मेदारी बनती है, और गृह मंत्री की तो जिम्मेदारी बनती है। मैं वापस कहना चाहता हूं, देखिए, सरकार में जो शामिल है वो, या सरकार जिनके आशीर्वाद से चल रही है, ऐसे लोग, इनके सिवा किसी दूसरे के बोलने पर तो इस प्रकार से कोई अधिकारी अपनी जान जोखिम में नहीं डाल सकता।
So these are the big questions that we're asking. The Wadhawans are detained. They're sitting cooling their heels in Panchgani after violating the lockdown and pretending like they're not common citizens despite being under investigation for fraud. But these are the questions we're asking, because it's not just the Wadhawans. What about the godfather sitting pretty and acting blameless within the Aghadi Sarkar in Mumbai itself? Could a bureaucrat like Amitabh Gupta have given such permission, ladies and gentlemen, without political orders? Are we stupid? Are we idiots? Are we COVIDiots to believe that the Aghadi Sarkar has not blessed this permission? Who in the Maharashtra government, give us a name, who in the Maharashtra government sanctioned this free pass to Wadhawans and now are running around scapegoating a bureaucrat and pretending like they've done nothing? Question number 3. Has the Uddhav Thackeray government made a scapegoat of a signatory bureaucrat like Amitabh Gupta while trying to show that they were clueless, they had nothing about it? And even if in the very unlikely event that that is true, isn't it really scary that the Uddhav Thackeray government doesn't know that its bureaucrats are issuing orders like this? 4. Who in the Aghadi Sarkar is family friends with the Wadhawans? Pray tell me. Pray tell me who is family friends with the Wadhawans. I don't want to use the name of those politicians or that family, because I think that's common knowledge right now. Has the Maharashtra government insulted all Indians, rich, poor, doesn't matter, all Indians who are following the law, being good citizens, obeying the rules of this lockdown? Are they all insulted by this impunity with which the Maharashtra government has issued a VVIP picnic pass to the rich in Maharashtra? I want to go across to India today. Sahil Joshi, who along with his team has broken every aspect of this story. It is because of India's breaking story and breaking developments on this issue that the government has been forced to take action. Sahil, it's incredible that the government in Maharashtra wants people to believe somehow that Amitabh Gupta is the beginning and end of this story, and that the Maharashtra government has acted with great alacrity, with great sincerity, and acted very quickly in this regard.
Well, the Maharashtra government will have to come up with some kind of a valid, justifiable and, believable explanation about how these things happened, because the officer who has given this letter, of course, what my sources are telling me that this letter was not also given in person. So no hard copy was transferred to Khandala. It was the letter was sent on a WhatsApp. Signed by Amitabh Gupta, who is a principal secretary. Now, let me just, for the benefit of the viewers, let them know that who is this officer. This officer is of the Additional Director General rank. So he is a senior officer from 1992 batch of the IPS officers who joined the IPS service from the Maharashtra batch. So now, so he's a senior officer. He's not someone who doesn't know what he's doing. So of course he knew what he was going to do, what permission he's allotting, and what permission, which people he's allowing to go from Khandala to Mahabaleshwar. It's around 200 kilometers distance. So obviously it's quite a distance. Secondly, he also knew that he did not have any authority to issue any kind of a letter like this, because the authority lies with the local DCP, and he's not the local DCP. He's sitting in Mantralaya. He has been given a responsibility as a principal secretary to run the home department. So he's not authorized to issue any kind of a letter. So despite that, he went ahead and gave this kind of a letter. So there are two questions which are immediately raised, which I think the leader of opposition, Devendra Fadnavis, also said while speaking to Rahul Kawal, that either the Home Minister did not know that what his officers are doing, or someone has definitely given him instructions. Otherwise, an officer of such a senior level is unlikely to issue such kind of a letter, or to, what you say, to leave any kind of witness, the kind of in the form of a letter that he has given such kind of orders, or helped such a person who has been being tracked by the CBI for the criminal activity. So, these are the questions which the government will need to answer. So right now what the government has done is that there is an inquiry which has been ordered under Additional Chief Secretary. He will be conducting this inquiry to understand exactly what has happened. And if Amitabh Gupta has acted on someone's behalf, then obviously that will come out of, we hope that it should come out in the inquiry, but normally we usually know that such kind of inquiries are always loose-ended, and it never ends with, fixing a proper responsibility. So that is another question which we will have to answer. But, so there are multiple, it has opened up can of worms right now, and the government will have to answer, and rightly pointed out by the opposition parties that the Chief Minister will have to make some kind of a statement in this.
Absolutely. Sahil, thank you very much for joining us for the moment. Obviously, the story is far from over. Answers will need to be sought. I have zero faith in the inquiry that's been ordered under the Additional Chief Secretary. That's never going to come out with the truth. That's almost like a government simply investigating itself. And if you asked me personally, do I think that it is a Home Minister who does not know what his officers and bureaucrats are doing, or is it someone in the government who has instructed this Amitabh Gupta to issue that letter? I will say it's the latter. I will go ahead and say I am pretty sure. I will put all my journalistic might and say I am pretty sure it's the latter. Nobody expects a senior IAS officer to put his neck on the line and his signature on the line on a paper and issue a statement like that unless he knows he's got his Neta bosses behind his back, and they've of course cut him loose right now. Will we ever know who it was who blessed this VVIP picnic pass for the Wadhawans? I don't know if I can get you that answer soon, but we'll be on it. That's the promise I can give you. Sahil and team, thank you very much.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.